Hello guys, and welcome to Supreme Ruler 2030 with our America playthrough. I have some bad news. A developer commented on my last episode to let me know that my thoughts were correct. This scripting of the campaign did bug out when peace was made, meaning currently we're technically stuck. However, he suggested a workaround. Apparently there are two paths to this campaign. The first one is a victory route if I successfully support these two countries from the shadows. Apparently, it didn't recognize that I did that. So the failure route may still be available to us. And to activate that, I need to end up at war with Russia or China for a short period of time. I don't actually have 70% towards either of them, so I'm going to build that up as we try to trigger the failure route and hopefully get some ending to this campaign. In the meantime, I want to look at some unit designs. We've unlocked the new Striker TOW. Originally, I kind of intended this to be a direct upgrade to the prior Striker here. I'm actually going to use it as more of a, we're going to use both of these things. Because this one is kind of better as a recon, has much better recon range, it's much cheaper. It's not as good at assaulting soft targets, not that it needs to be. The all-round stats are a little bit better on the more expensive one. But the AI is already kind of splitting its attention between the two, and I kind of like that. They can kind of support each other. They'll go to the same places anyway. As for recon, we have unlocked this Shadow RSTV. But honestly, now that I have it in front of me, it doesn't actually look better than the Bradley. So I'm probably just going to get rid of it. There's a slight difference to initiative, and maybe to stealth, but to actual combat values and distance, especially that it can go, it makes more sense to just stick with the Bradley, which is also cheaper. So I got this, also it's amphibious, but I'm actually just not going to use it. It would be so much easier if I could just, while looking at designs, to research compared to the designs that I have in one handy window. Sometimes I make, 2-month-long research slot occupying mistakes like this. It is what it is. We have also unlocked the FCSW, a new infantry, which is just better than the Bradley. It's a little more expensive to maintain, much less military goods to make. It's a little bit more money to make, but it is better in terms of combat values, just basically all around. It can go further, it can go faster, and it's just better. So we're going to exclude the Bradleys now. We're going to keep them because they're still good. But we're going to start making the FCSW only as our new streamlined infantry vehicle. I've also researched the Invictus helicopter, and quite frankly, it is worse in just about every way than the longbows. So another one of those things where I wish I could have just had them side by side to compare them a little bit better. So we're just going to exclude that one. New helicopter acquired and deleted. Yeah, the US military does that quite a bit. Oh, the AI has decided to build a Gerald R. Ford. I'm still not really sure about which one of these I prefer. I was just kind of waiting until it became a situation, maybe an issue. It literally just started building it 20 days ago. Because I'm unsure if I would even want them to build that. I'm barely ever going to use these ever. The AI does seem to have figured out how to use carriers, however, in this game compared to in SRU. Maybe not fully effectively, but see, I just look at this and I'm thinking these are effectively the same thing, This one's just one by itself. And the maintenance costs are pretty high for both of them. Not really sure if I care to use it, but money's not really an issue, so I guess I'll let them build one. It's only one, it's fine. One of my air transports has finished researching, the V-44 Stork. That's cool. This is the one that's supposed to serve as more of a helicopter. That's also kind of expensive. Everything America does is just pretty expensive, isn't it? Alright, the more I look at the way the game represents the Ford and carriers of this scale in general, the more I just don't even want to use the Ford. The America class is like a hyper-efficient Ford. Sure, it's not nuclear, but its range is good enough. I'm just going to exclude the Ford and everything that comes before it and cancel the one that's already making itself and just let it, if it wants to build any, build the America class, because in comparison, it's super efficient. It's like 2 of these is 1 Ford in terms of operation, and the stats are the same, but you'd have to have 5 of these to equal the cost of 1 Ford, and they build 3, over 3 times quicker. Oh my. A whole bunch of my units have piled up down here for some reason. How many is this? 65 of my units have piled up down here for some reason. I don't know why. And they're all merchant marines? Yes. That's strange. I guess they just forgot where they were going? I'm not really sure. I know some were also getting stuck in the Suez. Let's try and give them some orders. They ended up figuring it out kind of eventually. I don't know why they keep getting stuck at these junctions. We're now up to 70% justification towards China. It's really the best we're going to get. So we're going to have to just eat this diplomacy hit and hope that it gets us back on track. Let's declare war. Find out. Yep. In the wake of our inadvertent exposure, our citizens have uncovered our indirect involvement in foreign conflicts, leading to a formidable superpower declaring war against us. Oh, against us, but I declared war. The Red States populace is becoming increasingly vocal, resorting to threats and intimidation against our government. Regrettably, the situation within our own borders is rapidly escalating towards the brink of full-blown civil war. Our utmost efforts dedicated to averting this dire scenario, recognizing our adversaries will seize the opportunity pressed by internal turmoil to advance their own interests. Also, El Salvador was unhappy with this decision. That's fine. I'm gonna reassign forces. Just give good old United Korea here what is already on their soil, of which there is more now. I have a host of these merchant marines just like... Oh god, their orders are weird. But they're just trying to get up there still, around all the Chinese. Hopefully an actual civil war doesn't start, because that would be dumb to have to deal with just due to a scripting error. But we triggered the scripting here, showing that, yeah, it was just a scripting error. It just didn't fire the victory path like it was supposed to. I guess now we just sit here and wait. We finished building enough ore mines to be self-sustaining, even becoming an exporter, and the price of ore has been plummeting. The sales price was like $235, and the making price was like $223. Well, it was just down to $226 to purchase. It actually went back up a little bit, but the manufacturing price is still going down. Ron DeSantis takes a stand, addresses the actions and decisions of our government, expressing strong criticism. He asserts that the influence of the woke movement has permeated through the Democratic leadership, prioritizing foreign affairs over domestic concerns. His rally has garnered substantial support from numerous states, fueling concerns of an imminent civil conflict. The instability within our nation has reached unprecedented levels. Seizing this opportunity, Ron DeSantis pledges to his followers that America urgently requires a new leader, and he stands ready to embrace the responsibilities that lie ahead. What? Isn't the whole woke thing about, like, race and gender? What does it have to do with China? I'm so confused. I'm telling you right now, guys, if this starts a civil war in my country, I am not continuing this campaign. I don't feel like getting punished so much due to a scripting error. I just want to play the campaign. Oh my, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah, okay. So what did it do? Okay, so basically every unit that was there got given to them, including every single ceasefire signed with China, yeah. Including every unit that I was gonna ship out, so. Okay. Guys? No, I didn't fail this objective. It broke. I don't care to get punished so much by the game for the game's problems to actually go out of my way to fight a massive civil war against an army fueled by units that I was going to send to assist the allies that I had successfully helped throughout their campaigns that were going on. No, I can't bring myself to do it, man. Well, Germany campaign, that worked out pretty well. That was a weird buggy little flash that happened there. That worked out. And then Russia, the whole world died in economic ruin due to economy lack of balance. This campaign literally broke the path I was on. It is unfortunate. And like I said, I'm not willing to just be punished so much for something I didn't do wrong at all. So I'm basically just gonna call this series here. Hope you had fun watching it up to this point. There's only one campaign left to try, and I said I would try them all at the start. I'm nervous about it because China's even lower GDP than Russia, so I kind of expect it will be completely unsustainable, like immediately in. Don't even know if I should do it. I guess let me know what you think, if you think I should do it or not, or just, well, I mean, if I wanted to do more Supreme Ruler 2030, I could just go into the sandbox and just play exclusively high GDP countries, because those are the only ones that work, and there would be no scripting errors that would break the game. So yeah, I don't know, just let me know what you think about how this went, and I guess what you'd want to see, because there's not really a roadmap on when the economy is going to be rebalanced, multiplayer is going to start working, or these scripting errors or other things like that are going to be fixed. Therefore, I can't really say, okay, we'll just wait till they're fixed, because I don't know when that's going to happen. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. For now, thank you guys very much for watching, and I guess I'll go record a Strategic Command episode or two. Bye-bye.